Alright, so here working on the E46. I got a couple parts in. Got two of these, oil pressure and fuel pressure. So pretty pumped about that. I did not run fuel pressure sensor on my last Holly setup. So got this little adapter, and it will screw into the intake, which I don't know what I did with. Oh yes, I forgot I need to get a MPT. Dang it. So I got a pretty good deal on this intake, but it had a hole in it on the back. Hopefully you can see that. So yesterday I actually tapped it with quarter inch MPT, I think. It's super thick, so it should hold up fine. But that adapter is going to go right there. And then my AN line will go right into it. Sensor plugs right in. Let's get an AN line tool and tighten this bad boy up. Oh yeah. So then this little fella, I am going to put some thread tape on that. Had this figured out the other day. I've always mess up wrapping fittings whenever you wrap them with tape and then you screw it in and all the tape goes on the ground like that one just did. Perfect. Not big enough. That's alright. So get that out of the way. Get this one out. And then had to buy a little adapter doohickey to run a Holly oil pressure sensor. And the oil pressure and the fuel pressure sensor are the same, so it's cool. Dang, what size is that? It's not that one. BRB. So I'm pretty excited. I decided to pull the trigger on another camera, and I'm going to be selling my drone, hopefully to a buddy, PJ. He's diving deep into his photography game. He's really good at it. He's been really good at it, but wants to step it up, and he's got some big things in the works, and I'm trying to cut him a deal on my drone because I just don't use it as much as I would like to. And then every time I do use it, I'm stressed out the whole time. I've wrecked it a bunch, and I did get the warranty, which was nice, but still makes it a pain in the butt. So let me go get the tape that I dropped all over the floor. And then the right size wrench. But anyways, I ordered a new camera today. It will hopefully be here tomorrow, and it's the Osmo Action 5. So that's cool. It's syncs in with my mics. I almost pulled the trigger on the new Insta360 Ace Pro 2, but I've already got the DJI mics, and I've been trying to do good quality audio stuff and record good things, so basically just went with the DJI camera because of that. So find the Holley connector for oil pressure here. All this Holley stuff is labeled. That one's the knock. Not running those. You don't necessarily need to. Click. Alright, now I can get the intake on and keep on trucking. So hopefully I use all of this footage and I don't time lapse anything. YouTube's hard because of the whole music thing. I like doing reels and shorts and all that stuff because you can add music and I don't have to worry about trying to talk, trying to do anything. I can just do content and it works. But this long form stuff is cool and I want it to do better, but I guess I have to be better, which sucks. But hey, you never know. I've been trying this year to monetize YouTube. I actually received my biggest monetization check from Facebook. Actually, well, I got the thing. I haven't received the money yet, but it was $408, which is wild for the month of April. And then I think Instagram was like $20. So not too bad. Pretty good payout for interacting with people on Facebook, talking shit, all that good stuff. So hoping to turn YouTube into something like that. And you never know. A lot of people make it big. I don't know if I'll ever make it big, but would be cool to help justify the cost of all this dumb stuff that we decide to do. Alright, I think I can still get a fitting on that once it's installed. Oh yeah, we're good. So this intake I bought for $250, and it came with the LS1 water pump, which is pretty cool. These intakes usually go for a lot more, so I was excited to get a good deal on it. The only issue being that back little port, but tapped it, seems to be good. And I'll throw some thread tape on it, get that bad boy sealed up, and I think we'll be okay. Hopefully I can find an 8mm. I feel like I lose 8mm more than I do 10mm, which is bizarre. Like right now I have two 10mm on my socket wall right now, and I know that I just used an 8mm working on Connor's dirt bike. So this one's actually 5/16, but should be okay. Also, this doesn't sound too bad, but the intake did not come with bolts, so I had to get those. These are ICT ones. They were like $21. I'm also running the ICT delete plate. I think you should have seen earlier in this video. What's torque spec? Tight? I don't know, should be fine. Yeah, it sounds good. Yep. So one of the really cool things about this swap is the Corvette fuel filter actually bolted right in. Well, that one's an 8. That's weird. Must have been a bolt I had laying around. It bolted right in, which is straight awesome. And then using the, what size is this? Side ignition odd. That needs to come back over. Yeah. I'm gonna have to move that ground. Dang it, Bobby. The fuel filter, right. It bolted into the stock location. Using AN lines and adapters to go from the barbed hose end from the BMW. But I didn't realize that that's not even the right size. The BMW uses a feed and return line, and then there's only one feed, so it feeds the fuel filter regulates it, fuel filter sends it back, same way as a Corvette. Of course it's a 16. Why wouldn't it be? So Corvettes are the same way. I just bought a Corvette fuel filter and it worked. I think I got a picture of it. I don't know if I'll get down on the ground tonight. I was just trying to get a couple things done up here. I want to get the intake on. I'll have to mess with these grounds once I have everything routed, because this is one. So gotta plug that in there, and then my fuel should be somewhere on here. Throttle, fuel, click. So I've actually got most of these I won't be using, I don't think. I'm doing drive-by-wire, so I don't think I use any of those. So that ground will have to go there, and then I gotta do a ground on each cylinder head. So that is sweet. What did I do here? This is the reverse switch for the BMW. Gotta route that. I've got this heater valve that I will probably be putting in, and then the crank sensor is hooked up. The cam sensor is hooked up. I'll just have to get a fitting for that. Did I tighten this? Yeah. Dang. So we're getting right along, which is sick. And then this is going to be, I don't know if you can see that one, but coolant temp is back there. This is going to be for my CAN module. So that's for the BMW. Turn the BMW AC on. Got that. I can throw this away. Fittings. I don't know if I'm going to make fuel lines tonight or not. Got a busy day tomorrow. Still on paternity leave for a while, another week and a half, but I got to take Connor to a follow-up doctor's appointment for his tongue tie. So yeah, let's see, how long is this? 10 minutes. I don't really want to go any longer than that, but yeah, thanks for stopping by, checking it out. Hopefully you like this style of video. Hopefully this doesn't look weird. But I've got my Pocket 3 here in my hand. Ooh. And I bought a new magnetic mount for it, so I can just kind of place it anywhere, which is cool. But yeah, I got a new camera coming tomorrow. Hopefully try and make more content with it. I like the Pocket 3, but it's not something I want out here with potential to drop it or something to land on it. Mostly to drop it because it is unobtainable currently. They've skyrocketed in price, which is crazy. And I have the warranty program for it for another year, but if they're unobtainable, I don't know how that would work. So, not trying to find out. But thanks for stopping by and checking out. Here's my LS BMW. Until next time.